Your mama, man, what role did she play in your life, man? And talk about your relationship with her.
She was like my best friend. My grandma was like my mama.
Okay.
And I mean, every case is different, but we had a relationship that was like I was able to treat her like a friend.
Yeah.
Without knowing that, because we was just so cool. Like I'm a mama's boy.
Yeah.
But that was a different relationship that we was able to develop, because with the balance of my grandma, it was almost like I had two moms. You know?
Yeah.
So she was my ace boom coon. She was my ride or die. Everything I knew or thought about, she know. Every thought went through her. She was like my filter.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean, that's that Georgia shit too, because my mama and grandma like two moms too. When your mom passed, how did that affect you, man? And were you ever able to get over that? Or how do you even move on after something like that happens?
You don't.
Okay.
You don't move on. It still hurt. It still is like a constant learning process on like how to deal with it, you know, but it's nothing that never goes away. It don't get better.
Yeah.
You know, you find ways to live through that.
Yeah.
That's what becomes better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're living. I think, you know, we all, you know, I mean, especially loss. I don't know, have you experienced heavy loss before, but, you know, we all find, you know, this time where it's like dark. Like, we don't know, all right, what to do.
Yeah.
Because it was like, she was my every word, every call. Like I said, no matter what it was through her. So I ain't had no like reason to talk about nothing no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she was my tennis match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I serve it, she served it right back, you know what I mean, in the way it should be.
Exactly.
So I felt lost. Like I can't make no decisions.
Yeah.
So that happened. That was like 2 years worth of like, all right, how do I make decisions? You know what I mean? Forced me to start making some decisions.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's kind of where, you know, the lift off started, where it's like, all right,
time to get back out here.
This is on me.
Yeah.
It's on me.
How did that impact the family? Did everybody just go to their separate corners and grieve, or were y'all able to grieve together, or how did y'all get through that thing?
It was a togetherness for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was, you know, the beautiful thing, you know, still to this day, you know, we ain't separated.
Exactly. When you go forward with your life now, man, and you thinking about the creativity and then still being able to wear the purple and still have that, you know, feeling of mama on your skin because you know that's the same color that she loved. What is that like for you moving forward with your life and finding new things to explore and create for yourself, man?
Well, it's the ultimate protection. So, like, I feel like my creativity is protected. And I feel invincible.
Ooh.
It's like that happened. What else gonna happen?
Yeah.
That's
it ain't gonna get no worse.
Right.
Yeah.
So I went through like whatever. I went through the boss level stage.
Yeah.
Now I'm what they call it when you prestige. Now I'm on prestige level. I done went through it all. Now I'm doing this again.
My God.
It's that.
Okay, as far as the acting side of things, are you gonna do any television shows with just Q doing his thing? What's going on with this?
Absolutely. I think that's the space I'm in now.
Okay.
You know, much respect to the industry, but I want to start creating my own, producing my own, and that's been in the works.
Okay.
You know, like I said, if you know, like certain projects take 7, 8, 9 years before they get greenlit.
Damn.
Don't nothing change about the project. It's just the timing and place, and it's crazy how certain things go, you know. And I love.
But see, that's an understanding that you have being in there, because I'm thinking 9 damn years. My God, by the 9th year, I'm on to something new.
Like for instance, Kenya, Barris, you know, with Blackish. That show was Blackish 5+, 6+, 7+ years before it was actually. My mama was telling me about that because my mama and him's cool, so she told me about this long ago. It may have had another name, but then when it came on TV, she was like, "You remember when we was in Atlanta and I was telling you about?" I was like, "Whoa,
crazy."
So it's a lot of that where I'm like, "Wow, it's so many different ways that things can happen."
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what I've been shy of, you know, my whole life is like, all right, let me fully create all it. You know, the beauty is in the collaboration, no matter what. You know, I love collaborating, but now I'm trying to really take control of like the narrative I want to put out there. You know, I'm a fan of like the Seth Rogans. I'm a fan of, you know, Matthew McConaughey is one of my favorites. I'm a fan of The Rock. The Rock with his, he got so many combos and tricks.
For real. What kind of narratives do you want to hit folks with though, Q?
Interesting perspective. Everything is about perspective. And I feel like my approach with a lot of things is very different. I'm going to showcase that through my writings. Life is funny.
Hilarious.
You know what I mean? So the comedy world is what's coming for sure.
Okay.
And I say the comedy world because comedy is such a huge universe. But it's all about not what you do, but how you do it. And I have a lot of like storytelling ideas, whether it's TV shows, even a movie, that exists in that space. Because for some reason, when you're funny, they take you serious. Yeah. Ain't that weird? You're trying to be serious, they don't take you serious.
Exactly.
You be funny, and all of a sudden you listening.
That's crazy as hell too. So
it's that perspective.
I'm with you on
being
that.
able to balance that. Oh, get the logo.
No, get on ahead, get it in there.
And I realize certain people just start to listen when the perspective is changed.